When all this is over, I'm going to take you somewhere with palm trees and see that you can stand in up to here and still see your feet.
Because we're worth it.
Because we need it. Look, why don't you go back to bed? I can keep the factory ticking over. You're not at the doctor's till dinner time, are you? Oh, and please don't turn your phone off. I couldn't get hold of you yesterday, and I was worried about you.
Just went for a walk, I told you.
Anywhere nice? Carla, you need to get your head together. Just keep reminding yourself that it could have happened the way we said it happened.
It didn't.
But it might have. Just imagine that we left the bar the other night and I was driving and I lost control of the car somehow. Something went wrong and I hit Stella.
You sound like you're beginning to believe it yourself.
We'd still be here wishing we could turn back the clock, wouldn't we? It's just a different version, that's all. And but for a twist of fate, could have been the truth.
But it isn't.
But no one knows that, except us. Hi, where you been?
Well, you told me I didn't have to come in at all.
Where you been just now? I've been trying to phone you.
Oh, the doctor's. I had to switch off, didn't I? You knew I was going to the appointment.
Only had your word.
My word?
It could have been anywhere, for all I know. In a hotel room with some random footballer. Or maxing out your credit cards at Harvey Nicks.
What was it the doctor?
Or stalking the corridors of Weatherfield General. Like you did yesterday. Carla, what's going on?
I had to go.
You had to stay away and you lied to me. I asked you where you'd been and you lied right in my face.
But I didn't plan to go.
And that makes it all right, does it, that you didn't think it through? Okay. What did you say? Who did you talk to? Who knows what, Carla?
Will you just stop it? I'm sorry, all
Who
right?
did you tell? Who knows what? You haven't said anything, have you? You have. You've told someone. You've told someone. Okay. Who did you tell? Stella?
No.
Well, tell me who, and then I can deal with it.
Look, I'll deal with it.
Carla, I have risked everything. Right here, okay? Everything. I could have stepped aside and let you throw your entire life away, but I didn't. And now you risk throwing my life away. So I think I deserve the truth. Who did you tell? Who did you tell? Who did you tell?
I told Peter. All right, I told Peter. It's fine, he won't say out.
You told Peter. And he won't say out. And you put your life on that, would you? You put my life on that. Were you drunk?
No.
You drink driving and perverting the course of justice. You are looking at a very lengthy jail sentence, and now you want to take me down with you.
Carla, is it all right if I leave 5 minutes early? It's just that it's Dylan's last day and I want to get to the shop. Oh, sorry if I am.
Yeah, go on, Eileen.
Right. Thanks.
Ladies. It's like herding cats, isn't it? I thought they'd never leave. Julie ripped her sleeve on her bobbin winder and insisted on doing an invisible repair. Do you want a drink?
Is that a joke?
Well, it's been a difficult day, hasn't it? Sorry I was so tense earlier.
Tense?
Yeah, well, I was in shock, wasn't I? But listen, if you needed to see Stella, see that she was still with us, I can understand that. I just wish you'd talked to me first and we could have prepared you. And I wish you hadn't lied to me. That's all. But look, if I need to go to prison for you, so be it.
Oh, please.
What, you think I'm not sincere? What must your exes have been like that you find it so hard to trust?
Oh, come on. You're angry.
I was
so be angry.
I was angry, yeah. I freaked out. I'm sorry.
Sorry? Sorry for what?
The way I reacted.
Well, at least it was honest. What's this? What, all of a sudden I'm forgiving, am I? Everything's going to be fine?
I don't know. I don't know if everything's going to be fine, but I'll tell you this. I will do everything I can to stop you from going to jail.
I didn't ask you to do anything.
You really don't see yourself as lovable, do you?
What I'm not is controllable.
Listen to me. I love you. I took the rap because I love you. I'll go to prison, if necessary, because I love you. Don't let the harm other men have done you stop you from trusting me.
Frank, I didn't ask you to lie for me, to move me to the other seat, to cover it up. You have made it turn out like this. You!
To protect you, Carla.
No, to have so much over on me. Well, I owe you nothing. You've done it to yourself.
Carla.
Oh, good heavens. You nearly gave me a heart attack.
Sorry.
Oh, my heart's beating 10 to the dozen. Feel it?
Is there a reason you're here?
I just forgot my bag, that's all.
Then don't let me keep you.
Oh, I'm all right for time. Oh, well,
Hello.
I'll be off then. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean what I said.
Then why'd you say it?
I don't know, I just lashed out. Frank, I am so angry with myself.
You hurt me.
I'm sorry.
I'm not on some power trip here.
I know.
Do you?
Yeah.
I know this is stressful, Carla, but it's not us that should be falling out, you know? Come here.
Bad time?
No, it's fine.
No, not at all. We're just talking business, sorry. What can we do for you?
I need to ask you some more questions about the incident on Monday.
When Peter Barlow came down from his flat, I told him to call the ambulance, and he did.
And where were you when Mr. Barlow came down?
In the car, in the driver's seat.
That's not what Mr. Barlow says.
Look.
He says you were already out of the car checking on Stella.
Did he? Yeah, of course, he must. Yes, he's right. Sorry, it got confused. Happened very fast.
He also confirms that Mrs. Connor was unconscious in the passenger seat.
I don't remember.
Right, we'll need you to come to the station to amend your statement.
Okay, sure. You coming?
Yeah, I'll be on in a bit. I'll just send that contract over to Brown's first.
Okay, all right, see you.
Hey. Thanks for not telling the police.
Don't mention it.
Why didn't you tell them?
I don't know, Carla. Just be glad that I didn't.
I know why.
What do you mean?
You lied for me because of the way you feel, and I'm sick of this charade, Peter. I know it, and so do you.
Look, we can't have this conversation here. Carla, how many times do I have to say it? I love Leanne.
Until you convince yourself, maybe because you don't convince me.
Carla.
You lied because you care for me. Just admit it.
Yeah, I do.
And you want to protect me.
I do. Because I see a fellow drinker who's messed up on the booze again. And I know you'll be punishing yourself more than the coppers ever could. I've been there, remember?
Yes, so we understand each other, Peter. We do. We've got a connection you can never have with Leanne. How can you love her if she doesn't understand you?
Understanding, it's not the same thing as love. If it was, I'd be sleeping with half the alcoholics this side of Stockport.
It is not just that. I have seen the way you look at me sometimes. Don't think I've forgotten that kiss.
Yeah, I've told you it was a mistake.
It wasn't a mistake for me. And deep down, you don't think it was a mistake either.
I do. I do.
Okay, well. Then why did you do it? You can't blame the booze. You were stone cold sober.
I had a moment of weakness. And I resisted because of Leanne. Can't you see that? It's her that makes me strong. That's why I love her.
Well, if that's true, why do you keep coming back to me?
Because you won't let me go. I tried to walk away from you, but you won't let me.
So why didn't you tell the police? Why didn't you take that chance to get me off your hands? Maybe you wanted Frank to go down for it so that we could be together.
You're living in a fantasy
I
land.
would dump him tomorrow if you asked me to.
Frank's a good man. He loves you.
I don't love him.
Then don't marry him.
Is that what you want?
No. No, it's not what I want.
I love you, Peter. I love you.
But I don't love you. This conversation's finished.
What happened to you?
I'm so sorry. I just couldn't face the police station.
It's okay. I was just worried about you. I got us a takeout.
Not very hungry.
You okay?
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry anymore. Because they're gonna charge me with driving without due care and attention, and that's all.
Oh, really?
Yep, no risk of prison.
Well, that's great. That's great news.
Yeah, now we can put all this behind us and concentrate on the wedding.
Frank,
We might need to get a driver for the honeymoon, though. I'm probably going to get a ban.
about the wedding, listen.
But you know what? A ban is nothing. I'd have done time for you, Carla, and I'd do it all again tomorrow.
I know.
So what about the wedding?
We have to talk about the table plans and stuff.
Good idea.